All right, let them know we're live. Good morning, guys. 1 minute till opening bell here. We're just going over some of the stocks here in the pre-market. Obviously, the markets are down about 300 points here because of the Iranian airstrikes. So, not too much of a pullback, though. As of right now, Amazon's down $35, 1.84%. It was up over almost 3% yesterday. Facebook only pulled back about 1.28%. So we're going to take a look and see how the first 15 minutes go. If we see the markets continue BDM, we're going to be watching Diamond and Qs right here, right now. 1 minute, 1 day, today chart. And we're going to be watching and seeing what the markets do. We have opening bell here now. Here's the big drop from yesterday's close. Now we're going to watch candle by candle here. Did you share the link there? Great. And then we'll give this about 15 minutes, see if we're going to continue breaking lower or if we're going to start breaking out here and start climbing for the rest of the day. And we're going to certainly look at some day trades for today. So just watch it on the screens here. And we'll be getting started.
Bob, add it up for me.
Yeah, we're climbing so far as of right now. From the lows.
You want to see what Trump tweeted? That was this morning.
Trump's tweet this morning: Iran never won a war, but never lost a negotiation. Thank you. Let's see if we could get up to and break above the SMAs here. Down about 3,000 right now in the E-Trade account. We were up 4,000 yesterday, so still up about 600, so it wasn't a total wash yet. Still continuing to climb here, so looking good. I might be adding to this. What really concerns me, though, Facebook's getting a nice pop from the lows. Facebook only down 0.64% right now.
Yeah.
Look at some of this. Look at some of the stocks here turning green. Groupon. Gold's having a nice day. Wish we held on to that gold.
You know what? I was in gold for a little bit the other day. Still in position.
Continuing to climb here, guys. Looking good. Not buying any puts with these current conditions. Did you share that in the on the website or on the business page, Facebook business page, and the Facebook group?
Mm-hmm.
Great. Now we're only down 2,000 for the day, guys. We are climbing. Like I said, I'm giving it about 15 minutes. 9:45. If I see us continuing to climb, I'm going to be adding to some of my positions there.
One of the big things that I've been seeing for is that oil prices are jumping.
Oh, yesterday I got a good thing you brought that up. Yesterday I got an alert on ExxonMobil.
Yeah, that's right.
If you guys remember, I put an alert on ExxonMobil that once it breaks 71 a share, to send me a text alert. And yesterday I'm driving home after an incredible, $8,500 day we had yesterday?
Yeah.
Unrealized. And I was driving home about, 4 or 5 o'clock, and I got an alert from TD Ameritrade that ExxonMobil just broke $71 a share. And take a look
It's
now,
still
because
climbing.
do you know why we said 71 a share? Because here is consolidation. So consolidation was right here. Let me put this on the screen for you guys to see. This is a 3-month daily chart right here. So we were looking at this area as, oh, what happened there? Oh, that's
Oh man, Wi-Fi's being slow again.
on that computer it is, yeah.
I know.
You got all the upgrades, downgrades done?
I didn't see anything as early this morning.
On here, this is where you come for those things. I'm going to show you how to look for those.
Because normally I wait for them to post it on the website.
So here's the consolidation channel. And above 70.5, but I said, you know what, let's give it another. Now we're only down 1,900 for the day. We were down about 4,400 at the open, then 3,500, then 25, now 1,900, starting to climb. Disney trades back in the green. Baidu trades still in the green. And guys, if you want, I'm not sure what screen you like better having on the back, but let me know if you like that one or this screen here so you could see the monitor in the back. And then obviously if we start looking at a trade, we could turn it to one of the monitors here. Let me know if you guys like that idea.
Cullen said Tesla's having a great day. On sales.
Now see what's important here? We have to break above this 10. If we break above this 10, we could get some serious day trades in today and probably make a quick 10 grand. But it's all important. If we get up to this 10 and we fail at the Qs,
It's going to be a rough
yeah,
day.
it's probably going to be a pretty flat day. See, this is where it's patience and discipline, though, because a lot of people, they'll just start selling on an open like that. But we saved ourselves 3 grand already. I usually don't start day trading until 9:45, especially after a day like this.
Yeah. Jerry said he got in and out of Apple for a day trade.
That's nice. Good trade, Jerry. Now see the diamond on the 3-month daily here?
Mm-hmm.
Now see how it came back down to the 10 again?
Yeah.
Came back down to the 10. Now look where the candle is right now. It's near the highs of the day. So as long as we could hold above this and we're not crossing below that 10 SMA by the end of today, this is a good buy signal to add for next week's expo. But, you know, you got to kind of see what's going on with the news, with Trump, with politics, you know, see what's going on with Iran. Because if Iran retaliates now, you know, Russia's now close with Iran. So, you know, we don't want to mess with Iran. We mess with Iran, you know, we already have Russia's ships off our shoreline here on the East Coast. So definitely don't want to get into a situation like that.
I'll keep this open on the side tab here. Oh.
That's 12 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Iran promises retaliation after U.S. kills general.
Let's see.
Share that in the trade room with them, that link. Let's go back to it today 1 minute. Sounds good, senior control. Let's see what's going on with Baidu. Baidu all of a sudden just had a move there. This is important though right here. The Qs and the diamond are just getting up to the 10. So let's see what we could do here. Let me pull Baidu up here. I could get it up here. I got all these screens. Oh, that's starting to look good though as well.
Yeah, I'm saying like pop back
Yeah.
up.
There we go. Look at the Qs. There's our first candle above the 10 there.
And
Let's put this on live.
Same with diamond.
So we're finally getting the first candle now, guys, above the 10-day on the diamond and the Qs. Let's wait, see if we get a confirmation candle or not. Dow's only down 200 points now. It was down almost 350 before.
I think everyone panicked a little bit overnight.
Yeah, but I mean, this is a pretty big deal though, too, because I'm not worried so much about Iran as I am about Russia. And that's why we wait for that confirmation candle right here. We're going to see if it continues higher or fails at the 10. Qs are looking pretty good.
Yeah. Diamond.
We want to see this MACD now on the Qs right here.
Mm-hmm.
We want to see this white line cross above the red here. And we want to see the green candles holding above the yellow 10-day simple moving average. Zamboni said he's adding to his AMAT. Let me take a look at that 6-month daily. That's looking good there, Zamboni. That's a nice add right there, in my opinion. That's at the highs of the day. If we look at today, a 1-minute chart, it's actually in the green. That's actually looking like a nice trade, Zamboni. We could probably hop into that for a day trade even. Let's see what they're going for if they have, what's today's expo, the 3rd. $61.50 or only 29 cents. That's not bad there. Guys, I'm going to enter into this day trade right here quick. AMAT, January 3rd, 61.5 strike. You're going to tell them before I even get in it. 50 contracts, January 3rd, 61.5 strike call, 24 by 27 cents. Just give me a minute here. I want to see that break the 50.
24 cents right now?
22 by 26, so 24 is the midpoint. But just wait, don't...
Oh, wait. Oh, crap.
Just hit the trash box there. Hit the trash so they don't see it. I don't want you to copy it. There we go. That's why we're waiting. I want to see it break above that 21st here. Qs are still holding above the 10. That's looking good. We got consolidation though. Let's draw the consolidation box here so they could see what we're looking for.
Jerry said Tesla's just taken off.
I'll take a look at Tesla in a second here. So there is the consolidation box. We're watching for Qs right now.
Getting it for today's expo?
If I get into AMAT, yeah, it's going to be today's expo. It's going to be a quick day trade if I do this.
Oh, man. Jeez. Wow.
Wow, Tesla's
20
really
points.
breaking out. Up 4.76%.
Sheesh. If you got that this morning, that was... Or if you were in that from previous day. You know what's funny? It came up this morning on Benzinga, and I wrote it on the watch list.
Okay, I just entered into AMAT.
Right.
0.27. Zamboni, I just got in a day trade here on AMAT. 61.50 strike call for today's expo. We're in. We're already up 4%. We're now up 9%.
Let's see, can I get in? For today? It's 30. Yeah.
Qs are breaking now. Qs just broke consolidation. Let's see if it could break that 20 here. Continue to climb.
I got filled at 30.
We're up 5.39%. Oh, Disney's taking off again. Disney's almost green. Wow, guys, Disney's on the climb again. I like that trade. I think that's going to do really well, especially if we get it back up to 62.25. We get up to 62.25 on AMAT. That's going to be 16. That's going to be like a 300%er almost.
Disney?
No, on AMAT.
On
If
AMAT.
we got back up to that 62.25 area.
I've jumped into that 10 contracts. Or quick small trade.
Let's put on a thing in the background here. I don't have that on because I don't know if that's going to bother the members that are live with us.
I actually have it on. This morning it was working. I was getting updates through the speaker.
Yeah, but you think that's too loud. Do you guys mind if I put on CNBC in the background here?
Zamboni said he wants to meet you when he comes down to Florida.
Sounds good. Dow's only down 183 now, so starting to climb. Sounds good, Zamboni. You're welcome. You're welcome down here anytime. Guys, what's nice about this screen here too, if we, there goes AMAT again. If I stop sharing, we have this on, and then
Let me write the open trade here.
open trades. Perfect.
Excellent.
Years ago when this happened, there would be a lot more violent moves. It's a much, much different world in the energy sector than it was 10 years ago, and certainly 30 and 40 years ago, where this would have had titanic moves back then. You might want to look at shipping companies here. Shipping had a very good fourth quarter on hopes that the trade and tariff wars.
How much are we down now for the day?
Some kind of bottoming in the global economy.
Only 16.
1,600. We were down 4 grand. Now we're down 1,400. We're climbing. Look at Uber. Our Uber trade's now in the green. Are you guys still in Uber? Ask them in the trade room if they're in Uber.
I think so. Some of the members are still in Uber.
Energy shipping, oil shipping, containers, also just down. These are fairly modest declines that we're seeing overall here. Airlines and other
Uber's really starting to take off here big. It's already up 15% today. Watching AMAT here. Qs.
This is a little more noticeable in terms of what's going on. As always, folks,
We have the January 17th Expo for Uber. Do we want to take profits on that? That's the question. Look at that breakout right now. Just starting.
Oil and gas, XOP is what you want to look at, and that's the sector that's being most affected.
Guys, Uber's starting to break out.
There is a shipping ETF that's out there that shows all these global shipping companies that I just talked about recently. That's SEA.
We still looking at XLMX from yesterday?
No, right now I'm focusing on this. I just want to, I'm thinking about locking in profits here. This is starting to break out big though right here. Let's see. See, that looks like this is going to climb right back up to 33, 34. And if it does, you know, we're going to have a quick 100 to 150% gain on the Uber trade. We're only down $1,100 now. Might turn green today. That'd be amazing, huh? Amazon's only down $18. I think I might add to the Amazon trade for January 17th. Look at that rebound. But like I said, don't go crazy right now because you don't know what's going to happen with Iran. You know, is Iran going to do something crazy and team up with Russia and send,
That'll be crazy.
part of me wants to get a put into place as a hedge for next week because if you get a put hedge, and there is something that brings the market down or there is a war that starts, that put's going to make you much more money than you're going to lose on the long calls here. So, because you're looking for that volatility with that hedge as a put.
Yeah.
We're only down $900 now for the day. Not bad. Baidu's starting to climb again. Looking good. Disney's doing well. Amazon's doing great.
Sales numbers for North America. Tango Michael. Toyota says for the year reported sales of 2.3
XL and X.
1% decrease.
Let's see. That's looking great. Wow, look at that, up
Sales of
2%.
1,048 units, down 7.2%. That's Tango Michael.
Let's see now if Uber's going to climb off the 10 here. That's going to be interesting. If we do, I might jump into a day trade on that as well. They're pretty cheap. Zamboni, Russia has financial interest in Iran. That's right. So they might team up with Iran and come after us. Putin seems like he has something going on, I don't like how he's got his ships over on our coast.
It's not. It's what's the word? Nerving. Unnerving.
You know what they say, attack the enemy when they least expect it. So what if Putin wanted Trump in office so he could make this master plan, and now with the impeachment going on, he thinks, they're distracted.
Would you just attack them?
You don't know, you got instability over there in the Middle East and Russia.
Yeah.
You don't know what's going on. We're taking away all their funding, like we were giving aid for them, we were giving rations out to their citizens. Now Trump stopped all that. You don't know how they're going to react.
Yeah.
Market's pulling back here once again. Any news?
Back, you can look at the Dow 30 heat map.
I just refreshed it like 2 seconds ago.
Green. What complex you think that's from? The oil complex. It's Chevron. Everything else, well, there's Boeing. Boeing just went into the green. That's fine. Many more do as well. We'll follow that. Of course, we'll take a quick break. Up next is Stop Trading with Jeff.
All right, so Uber's still holding that 10 right here. Man, I hate when I come to the office because then I just eat.
You gotta have a big one, man. You gotta eat breakfast. If you don't eat breakfast, you're not gonna function right. At least that's my 2 cents on it.
Matt, let's see Matt hold that 20 right now.
Yeah. That's what's keeping it down.
Are we going to see further selling though going into this time? You know, Friday. You know, that's what I'm thinking about right now. Do I think we're going to see selling pressure into the end of the day going into the week? And, you know, do investors, traders, do they want to be long going into the weekend given the circumstances over there?
Yeah.
You know, so you got to think about that. Uber's looking pretty fine on that 20 AMAP.
It dropped a little below 20. A lot of time left though still.
A lot of time, not even a half hour into the day.
Exactly.
What's important to watch there is the cues in the diamond. Let's put the diamond over here.
Time now for a Kramer and stop trading. I mentioned specs earlier, Pioneer. Here's one. L Brands, not my fave. But Bank of America says we are at the tipping point.
Let's see what L Brands looks like. He likes that. If we look at the 3-month daily, it's in the no trade zone, you know?
Yeah.
It's not my fave, but I'm giving specs out because I don't think it's a good day to do investments. I want people to wait until Monday. They're so anxious.
That's still looking good though, you know, climbing off that 10.
Is it the maximum greed, the CNN? I don't like that.
But we've been climbing for 3 months too, you know?
Why buy so soon?
Yeah.
Let it go down a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some guys there, a bunch of Spartans.
What do you got on that tonight?
I have a very exciting crowd. I am a huge
Based on Sunnyville?
Yeah. I am a huge cybersecurity guy. All this does, the attack in Iran.
AMAT's starting to climb again here.
Go buy cybersecurity. That's what these guys do. That's what
Let's see if we can break that
does.
20.
That's what Iran does. They hack us.
This
So
is
you
breaking to
need
the
companies
upside.
I really like CrowdStrike. I like Netflix too. Because they're reforming their riot and
There goes Uber again.
Oh yeah.
There goes Uber, guys, climbing off that 20 SMA. So look for next resistance right around 31.35.
Yeah, it's good to have you back.
This vacation stuff's so
No, it's not.
no.
It's good to be back.
Diamond's getting climbed there, 1020 above.
Come back, more reaction to the
Let's
US
see,
airspace
Q's start to
revealed
follow.
Iranian commander. What's at stake for stocks and oil prices?
This is the type of day where it's just patience and discipline. And you know what's tough about today is days like today, you get stressed out. You know, it's like, oh shit, you know, like what's gonna happen? You know, but you have to understand you gotta follow your trade plan and you have to look at the internal market conditions, what's going on with politics, what's going on with the economy. Today, 2 o'clock, we have the Fed meetings coming out, the minutes. So it's just going to be a slow, torturous day today with just patience, discipline, and watching what's going on in the news here. Now, see Q's, what I don't like so far. See each of these waves here. So here's a wave or climb higher, phase higher, and then we pulled back.
Yep.
And then on this climb here, we failed to break above the previous highs in this climb. And then we came down, up again, failed to break above that level. Fell lower, and then failing to break above the other. That's why now we need a cross or the candle above the 20, because then that's going to be that first candle above that resistance from the previous climb there. So if we see that, then there's a good chance we could get up to 215 and start to climb. Never look at it in the beginning of the minute. Each one of these candles are 1 minute, so we want to see what it's looked like after. So like right now, if you go here, we're only 11 seconds into that candle. Still got 50 seconds left, so anything could happen. It could jump up to 215, it could drop down to 214. You know, so get a gauge though of what's going on. You could look at the diamond over here. You could look at, you know, you could look at anything else here and see what's going on. You always want to be focused on what the markets are doing right now, especially with news events like we have going on.
ISM manufacturing.
Apple's
PMI.
climbing.
ISM numbers are out. Hold on. See, now the markets are reacting to this.
47.2. Consensus was 49.
Wow, 47.2 consensus was 49, so we're probably going to dip lower right now.
Construction
Yeah,
spending
AIM
plus
is calling
0.6%.
strong.
Consensus plus 0.3%.
Let's see. Oh, we're still holding above that 20. Qs are bouncing higher on that candle.
Good Friday morning. Welcome back to Squawk on the Street. I'm Scott Wapner along with Contessa Brewer and Mike Santoli. We are live from Post 9 at the New York Stock Exchange. Carl, Sarah, and David all have the morning off. We'll take a look at the markets right now. Did open lower, and we're still hanging out. Off the worst levels of the morning, though, Dow still down by nearly 220, 0.75%. S&P down 23, also around that same percentage loss. And there's the NASDAQ still able to hold on to 9,000, down a little bit more than the other averages, about a little more than 3/4 of 1%.
All right, so our roadmap this morning begins with a U.S. drone strike killing a top Iranian commander overnight in Baghdad. We tell you which sectors to watch this hour as the stock sell-off continues.
Plus, the view from the Federal Reserve. Chicago Fed President Charles Evans joins us in just a few minutes. Looking forward to that.
And airlines getting slammed as oil prices spike. Today's biggest movers are straight ahead.
But first, we've got economic data crossing the tape. ISM Manufacturing Index for December coming in at 47.2 compared to a
See how
consensus
we knew
estimate
this
of
before they
49.
just announced
And the
it?
government is out with November
That's
construction
big,
spending up
you know?
0.6%.
Because this
Congress has
is
been looking for an
mainstream
increase
media.
of
This is for
0.4
privileged
1%.
traders, you know?
Interesting on the data there.
So,
Another miss on
you're getting that
manufacturing.
information a couple of minutes early.
Stubbornly weak relative to other measures. We'll see how the market kind of absorbs all of
Now
that.
the market,
But
see,
down
now
to
that it's getting out
Washington
to the
and latest
mainstream
on the
media,
US
see how it's
down.
reacting
Andrew
now?
Jabbers joins us for that. Hi,
Going more.
Good morning, Mike. The president taking
Look at the
control
diamond
for
over
the
here.
past
See
hour.
diamond?
His rationale now
1020
for the
crossing
US
below.
airstrike
Now
in
it's failing at that
Baghdad
10 heading
killed
lower.
The leader of the Iranian Quds Force, one of the highest level Iranian military
Down
and political
56%
officials, the
on
president saying
AMAT.
General Qasem Soleimani has killed or badly wounded thousands of Americans over an extended period of time and was plotting to kill many more, but got caught. He was directly and indirectly responsible for the death of millions of people, including the recent large number of protesters
Share that
killed
information
in
in
Iran
the trade
itself,
room for
while
those
Iran
that
will never be able
aren't
to
in there.
properly
You know, like
admit it.
when we go over
Soleimani was
certain
both hated
things,
and feared
information
within the
is
country.
very
They
important.
are not nearly as saddened as the leaders will let the outside world believe.
Here we go,
He should have been
and then
taken out many years ago. So the
another
president
candle
there,
lower
Mike,
here.
suggesting that he believes that the reaction to this airstrike inside Iran may be more muted than many people around the world expect from the Iranian regime because of his political unpopularity within the country. We'll see whether that remains the case. The Iranians have vowed revenge for the killing.
Amazon's only down 25 bucks, 1872. What'd that have, like a 70-point climb the other day? So that my target's still totally intact for that. 1900 and 1950.
Before an evangelical group in Florida, so we might hear more from him at that point. But that's his statement on Twitter as of now for why he took this action last night.
And thank you very much. Oil prices are surging as the situation in the Middle East develops. John Kilda, founding partner at Again Capital and a CNBC contributor, joins us now, along with former U.S. Army Brigadier General and former Deputy Assistant Secretary of Defense for Middle East Policy, Mark Kimmett. Good morning to you both. General, I'd love to start with you in terms of how we should think about what to be prepared for, next steps, either Iranian response, what it means in the near term for the region at this point.
Yeah, there certainly will be an Iranian response. Despite what the president's tweet said, Qasem Soleimani was very, very popular inside of Iran. He was a national hero. He was very effective outside of Iran, too, creating turbulence throughout the region.
Eric wants to know if you're going to stay in
So the
AMAT.
Iranians have a lot of reason to strike
As of
that.
right now,
I
yeah.
expect them to. I don't expect
We've only
them to
been
do
in
it
it for
any way that we've seen thus far.
20 minutes.
They may use drones, they may use cyber attack, but they are masters at doing the unexpected, and they have much reason to wreak revenge on the countries around the region in general, the Americans in those countries in particular.
John, we talk about the response in terms of the crude oil market.
Bob said he's
Crude
still
also
liking that.
had been
at a relative high, right at the upper end of its range. How does it
Love
change
it
the
long
calculus, if
term.
at all, in terms
Our
of
day
supply
trade
and
right
demand?
now is struggling a little bit.
In terms of lost barrels right
Diamond's
now,
still
nothing's
breaking
really
lower
changed,
here,
right?
so
It's the fear premium
thinking
that we
about
talk
getting
about
into
from time to
diamond
time
put
that
for next
rises and
week's
falls
expo
with
as
the
a
various
hedge.
tensions that are
Diamond
inherent,
or the
to
Qs.
the Middle East. What the general was just referring to, the expected attack, where does that take us? And in my view, the biggest vulnerability for world oil supplies comes from Iraq. Iraq has been, and I think will continue to be, the battleground, particularly the southern export facilities in Basra, which could be easily attacked by...
Guys, I think I'm going to pick up a
proxies,
little
which is-
hedge right now for next week's expo. So let's take a look at Diamond and Qs here. Uber's still looking really great. That's holding even though the markets are heading lower. It's a good sign for that to continue to climb next week. We're in the green on our Uber trade, so I'm going to hold that for next week's expo. Well, we actually have January 17th, 2 more weeks. And if we look at Uber quick before we move on to the next thing here, we just broke consolidation at 31. It's continuing to climb. I'm looking for 33 by January 17th. If we get up to 33, our Uber January 17th 30 strike call is going to make over a 100% return. That one has been down for the past 2 weeks. That's what I mean about following your trade plan. It's been down because we're just trading in consolidation. It came back down to the 20. You know, we could have added yesterday. It's still looking strong, still looking fine. So 33 is going to be our target for our Uber trade that we have for the January 17th 30 strike call. So in the trade room, you could go in there and type that in there too.
Is it 33?
33 is our target on Uber for the January 17th monthly expo. Now let's go to Diamond and Qs right here. As you guys can see, Diamond, you know, we retraced back down to that 10, so I'm expecting a continued climb next week unless we have any bad news. A situation like today, I mean, we could have continued to break out today if we didn't have that Iranian airstrike. So, you know, it's really important there to understand why the markets do what they do. Some things we can control, some things we can't. You know, when they decide to send an airstrike to Iran, that's not something we know about. That's not something we can control. But what we have to do now is manage our trades and see what we're going to do. So if we take a look here, it's not like we open lower and then continually drop throughout the day. You know, it was pretty fine. We held. We're, you know, still climbing here. Not at the day's low. That's perfect. Uber's taking off right now, up 10%. So I'm expecting the markets to continue to climb next week. You know, unless we get that candle below that 10, we're staying in our trades. Amazon, this is looking fine as well.
Yeah, well above the 10.
General, are you looking at this opportunity for Iran to take revenge or strike back as a short-term threat?
That's only down $27 for today. Given the news, I'm okay with that. Now, I'm telling you guys, the reason why we're going to pick up a diamond put for next week is because this is the unknown. This is not something we can control. This is not something we can predict.
Yeah.
But at least if it does happen, we're prepared and we're hedged properly. So let's bring over the option chain here. Diamond looks like it'd fall much more than the Qs here. Tech is pretty strong. So let's take a look at the January 10th expo here for the diamond puts we want to get as a hedge. Put January 10th. We'll look at the 285. That's only $1.40 for next week's expo. So if we have a 300-point sell-off, this is going to quickly make a 100% return. Okay, so now how large of a trade do we want to make? Well, let's see here. Down 3,500 as of right now. So that kind of gives you a gauge. So if we're going to be down 3,500 on another 300-point drop, you know, what do we want to make this hedge like here? So I'm thinking at least a $2,500 trade. $2,500 should be good. But take a look right here, though. AMD put sweeps coming in. 45, 48, January 17th, today's expo, the 48 strike puts they're picking up. Call sweeps on AMD for the, today's expo, so they're probably doing a little straddle there. Strangle. Intel, 55 put sweep. Apple analysts raise price targets. iPhone still driving bullishness months after release. So take a look at Apple. That might be one if they raise their price targets. They raised their price targets to $330 from $295 to $330. $295 to $330. Tell them there they just raised what did I say? $290 to $330 Apple targets. Apple target raised from $290 to $330.
Yeah, I wrote that up there actually.
You wrote that?
It's on there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, man, I'm on top of it.
There goes Diamond. Let's see if we could get that candle right here above that 20. Qs, we'll put this on a 1 minute, 1 day. If we fail here and start that next wave lower, that's when I'm going to enter into those puts. If you're wondering why I didn't enter into those yet, we're waiting, because if we continue to break out here, then there's no reason for me to get the puts right now. So we want to get the puts on the confirmation that we're in the next BDM breakdown momentum phase within the cycle. So the cycle is right here. Well, the cycle's on the daily. So as far as the cycle goes, we're still in breakout momentum. But if you're looking at the today 1 minute chart, we've been in BDM all day. And that's the difference. The 1 minute today chart, we're using this for our day trades. For the 3 month daily, we're using for our swing trades. I am so tired. I have not been sleeping well. There goes Q starting to take off there, looking good. Uber's still holding above that 1020. Waiting for that next climb. There goes the Q starting to cross. Here comes the 1020 cross on the Qs. Let's see if we could get that cross and that candle above the 50 there.
Also, just some big volume on the
USO.
USO.
United States Oil. Probably ExxonMobil as well.
Yeah. Changed it back to the graph view so that they can see us.
Here's USO right here. That had a nice pop today.
Wow, yeah.
What did she say there's a lot of interest on? Which one?
Next week's expo, the 10th.
The 10th 350s. Paula said USO has a lot of open interest?
Yep.
Big volume. For the 10th, right?
1350.
18,000 total volume. They're so damn cheap too. But if you have another 45 cent climb here, 4 and 5, maybe 70 cents. Let's take a look at ExxonMobil. Facebook shares breaking out. Facebook shares are green. Guys, take a look. Our Facebook trade is now green for the day. Uber's taking off, guys. The markets are starting to climb. There's a 1020 cross on the Qs. 1020 cross on Diamond ETF is coming up. Markets are going to start breaking out right here. or at least climbing from the lows. Here's 10-20 cross on Qs right here. We're watching for that candle above that 50. We get a candle above that 50, we could have a nice climb for the day. If we fail at this 50, you know, we're going to watch for the next BDM, and we're going to have support at right around 214.1. So we're going to see here if we could climb, break above the 50 as we are. Here's a 10-20 cross coming up on Diamond. And right now, we're going to see if we can start to climb here. It's looking good. Our Facebook trade's in the green today. Our Facebook trade is up 5% today that we have in the background here. Looking to break 209 a share. And guys, this is the importance of your trade plan. You know, where did my thing go? Thank you. Facebook's breaking 209. Look at that climb now. Now up 8% on Facebook. Uber's up $400 for the day. Starting to get that nice climb. Here's Diamond, 10-20 cross. First candle above the 50. Look at the Qs go. 10-20 cross. Look at the breakout right now happening.
Yeah. AMAT's starting to climb.
AMAT's starting to climb here, guys. And this is why we follow our trade plan. And this is why you have to be disciplined and patient. Watch the market internals and see what's going on with politics and the economy. And just follow that trade plan. Facebook trade's doing great. Market's starting to climb. Let's see now if on the Qs we could break above.
214.9.
We want to break above right here, 214.95. We could do that. We could have a nice climb. For a Diamond ETF here, we need to break above 286.9. If we break above 286.9 on Diamond ETF, markets could take off nicely here. What's Amazon doing? Amazon's only down 19, only down 18 now, less than 1%, continuing to climb, starting to break. Let's take a look at Amazon. Good thing. Now see how we held off in the puts? Now look at Amazon here. Here's a 10-20 cross. Now you see how the general market, we had that 10-20 cross started to climb. Now the other stocks are starting to climb here. Amazon, for the first time today, what is it doing? It's above that 50-day SMA, so that's looking great. Just have to keep the positivity going in the markets here. Any type of bad news could really pull us back. Facebook trade now up 12%. Uber trade is up 13%. We're up $900 just on Facebook and Uber alone. Space trade down. There goes Facebook once again, continuing to run. Facebook just broke 210 a share, continuing to climb, up 33 cents for the day, 0.16%. Look at the VIX up over 10% today. Facebook trade now up 15%. Uber trade up 15%. Facebook Uber trade now up 16% for the day. Facebook trade's up 15% overall. That's nice. Quick $600 gain on the Facebook trade. Let's see AMAT. So see AMAT right here? AMAT right here, 10-20 cross. We're waiting for that candle above the 50. Now AMAT, it's not as a volatile stock as the other ones we're trading. So that one's going to take a little bit longer to do what we want it to do. That's looking fine. Yeah, exactly. It's just patience, discipline. It's a waiting game. Why is Mark Ludman saying so blurry today?
I asked him to check his quality. That was a while ago. I've got it pulled up here on our screen, and trust me, it looks good.
Guys, does it look blurry today, or does it look okay?
This is live.
That's live? And that one has the slow internet, so... Guys, if you like these videos, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Looks good to me, Daniel. Danny says very clear. Good, thanks guys. Uber trades now up 17%. Man, do I want to take Uber gains? I still think it's going to continue to run here. If we look at the 3-month daily, I really do have that 33, maybe even 34 target for January 17th, which that can make us a killing. Not even an hour into the day yet. Feels like we've been here a few hours, doesn't it?
Yeah, right? Well, I have been.
It's been a crazy start to the day.
Yeah.
Do we have any napkins or tissues here or anything, or no?
Nothing. We should grab some. When we go for lunch, wherever we go, just grab some napkins from them.
I can't wait. Next week starts my meals.
Did you bring your gym clothes?
No. No. No way I'm going to the gym today. If I slept, I was going to.
You made an appointment today.
Oh yeah, I did.
But that's not really to do anything. That's just to go and talk to the guy.
Yeah.
At noon.
Reposition our reserves so that they're more ample back to the September of last year levels. There are some treasury events, tax events coming up in the spring, and we want to make sure that we have the right amount of reserves in place. But if you go after reserves,
It's just one of those days, you know, pretty flat. I'm just glad we're not continuing to break lower from the day. Now there goes Diamond heading lower, Q's heading lower. A couple of candles there, but
Such is life. Some days are good, some days are just patience. Bless you.
thank you. Yeah, I definitely don't want to get sick. Virginia's sick. I had to take her.
Oh yeah, you feeling better? No good?
She seemed fine this morning, back to her natural, miserable self. Look at Facebook continuing to run there.
Really, Facebook's still playing? Wow, yeah, 13%.
Up $520 on Facebook, up $410 on Uber. Let's just see what the markets do here. Continue to climb. I think I have to go to the restroom quick here.
Bob said, bless you.
Thank you, Bob.
Jay said this Walmart down the street.
Hey, Carl Schuler, please share our video. If you like it, share our video and put it on YouTube, social media. I'd really appreciate that, guys. That Baidu trade's really pissing me off today. I'm only down 11% on the Baidu trade, but today I'm down $1,500 on that Baidu trade. I mean, that was a little bit larger of a trade. It's a $6,000 trade. Yeah, it's also for February 21st.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, so we still have a month and a half to go on it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but you see, just a one little day like this, that's $1,500. So, you know, you have to be disciplined. People see that and they think, oh my God, I'm down $1,500 on that one trade. Let me see. You know, you can't think like that. Because if you look at the Baidu chart here, let's take a look at Baidu quick. If you look at this
It's
Baidu
still-
chart, it's still in breakout momentum. We have a candle within the previous candle. It's not below the body's low here. If it was below 129.54, I'd say, all right, guys, we got to exit out of this trade. But we're still holding. Now, if we get a green candle on Monday, I'll add to this position. I mean, I have $6,000 in it right now, but I'll add to that position. Bob just said at least Baidu is 48 days away. Absolutely. And you can see the cues here. We're trading in the NTZ right now. Now what we want to do, if we could break above 214.8 on the cues, we could have a nice climb. Right now you can see this band here. We didn't break below support at 214.1. So that's nice. Now we're starting to climb again. That's really nice. Facebook trade doing well. AMAT here is not doing too much just yet, but we're still not even an hour into the day, you know, so happy and pleased with that. I'm going to go to the restroom quick and I'll be back in a couple minutes. If there's anything on the news, please text me first and then let them know in the trade room. Perfect. Qs are looking fine. Diamonds holding.
Turned out that we could. This episode is even more extreme. We've got the unemployment rate down below 4 for quite a long time.
Positivity on the
and the Fed, as Charlie Evans just pointed out, is still trying to push inflation up, not hold it back. So yes, similar, but even more so these days.
Alan, you know, they spoke about the fact that manufacturing remains weak. So much expectation continues to be put on the back of the consumer. Is there a point where we need to start worrying about the manufacturing prolonged weakness?
I think the answer is yes, but mostly regionally. As Steve pointed out in his interview with Charlie Evans, there are regions of the country where manufacturing is a bigger deal than in some other regions.
Still looking good.
So you want to think of this as mostly secular. Manufacturing, you could say, excuse me, manufacturing, you could say, is in a recession. So if you're in a region of the country which is heavily into manufacturing, certainly, especially the sorts of manufacturing that are impinged upon by this trade net, you're in a recession, actually, even though the rest of the economy is in a boom. The answer is manufacturing is a relatively small share of employment. It's down
A lot of
below
calls
10%.
coming in on Tesla. What's Tesla
So
doing?
one way to phrase your question is, could the rest of the 90% still do well, even when the 10% is not doing so well? I think the answer to that is yes,
Tesla looks like it
if
might
you look at the
come
whole
over
country.
here.
I'm curious, since we rely so heavily on the American consumer as a driver of this economy, will this strike in Iraq last night against Iran do anything to the American consumer? Or I'm looking at gas futures right now, up more than 3%. At one point this morning, they were up 4.5%. If gas prices rise, won't that take away some of the spending power the American consumer has?
I think so. I think that's the biggest question right now by far, because of the developments in the Middle East last night. We don't know where that's going, how big it's going to be as a geopolitical event. It may turn out to be quite big, or maybe it won't, and therefore we of course don't know what it will be as an economic event. But the direction that you're talking about is exactly right. If we imagine this blows up into a very big, quote, oil shock, and people see pump prices of gasoline and home heating oil prices and things like that skyrocketing, that will put a dent, first of all, into the pocketbook, exactly as you said, for buying other things, but also into confidence. It's the kind of thing that can shake people up. And it's, as Charlie Evans, I think, said in the interview, it's just way too early to make any judgments about that. But it has. It's not too early to say this has now jumped to the top of the worry list. Trade frictions have been at the top of the worry list for a long time. This is now leapfrogging.
Alan, we appreciate your time this morning. Happy New Year. We'll talk to you soon. It's Alan Black.
Happy New Year to you.
And stocks backing off in a relatively big way as oil prices continue to spike. Airlines among the worst performing stocks in the S&P 500. You see right there, American down almost 5%. Marathon Petroleum up
inside the airline industry down 4.5%. A lot more squawk on the street, still have to stay. A draw, 58 BCF, wider than the 57 BCF estimate on natural gas storage. Natural gas futures dropping here, $2.11.
Just a slow day, guys. We're just watching and waiting. Hey, man, starting to rise a little bit again. Got a green candle above the 50. 10-20 cross coming, looks like.
Coming up at 11, crude inventories, a draw of 3.288 million expected. Distillates a build of 1.122 million, and gasoline inventories a build of 1.823 million expected. Natural gas futures reversing now, $2.13.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm Sue Herrera. Here's your CNBC News updated this hour. Iran's Supreme Leader Ayatollah Khamenei has warned the U.S. that, quote, harsh retaliation is waiting for the killing of Qasem Soleimani, the leader of that country's elite Quds force. He eulogized him as the international face of resistance. Iranians, meantime, took to the streets to mourn the killing of Iran's top general. They gathered with signs reading "Down with the U.S." and chanted anti-U.S. slogans. Soleimani was the architect of Tehran's proxy wars in the Middle East. Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu cutting short a visit to Greece to follow the ongoing developments. Before leaving, he said President Trump deserves all the credit for acting swiftly, forcefully, and decisively.
We got our second green candle here now, hey, Matt. 10-20 cross, above 50.
Responsible for the death of American citizens and many other innocent people. He was planning more such attacks.
You are up to date. It's a busy news day. That's the news update. Contessa, back to you.
Yeah, hey, Matt's starting to look good again.
Thank you for that. When we come back, the sectors we are watching.
I think we're looking to break above
2020. We'll be right back. Don't go away.
61.3, just about. It's going back up slowly. Just needed to get above 61.3 or 61.295. Got a green candle, 2 green candles, okay. Q's over here is looking good again. Diamond just had a 10-20 cross too. It's not as Amazon still down, only $22 for the day.
U.S. Special Representative for Iran says Soleimani was planning imminent attack against U.S. facilities and workers in Iraq and Lebanon. That from Al Arabiya TV.
Okay, so I don't know if you guys just heard that from Benzinga. He just said that the Iranian leader that just got killed was planning attacks on some of the U.S. bases in Iran. So maybe it was a good thing.
Oil up about 3.5%. Is an extended sell-off ahead as geopolitical tensions rise in the Middle East following that strike on an air base in Baghdad. Joining us now is Horizons Investment Scott Ladner and Sophonauts John Rutledge. Gentlemen, good to have you with us today. Scott, let me begin with you. You come into today talking about how a lot of the geopolitical tension has eased, what with a trade deal looming and
you guys like what we're doing here, you guys can subscribe to our trading service at essentiallytradingexchange.com. We got a promo code going right now. It's called, I think it's Black Friday, all capitals.
Makes it a little bit more complicated.
Use it to get a discount.
We did have a lot of known unknowns in 2019 that basically got resolved in a pro-growth fashion for the most part. This certainly throws a wrench in some of that. We don't think it's going to escalate a ton, but it is very early stages, and so it does. Is one more thing that you need to think about coming into the first part of this year.
All right, John, what's your take on what happened in Iraq and how it might play out for your thesis for 2020?
Well, I have to admit, my first thought was I've flown over that airport twice in the last month, and I'm glad it wasn't today. But I think it just illustrates that we are very, very fragile, subject to event risks. And
This week's coming out on Amazon.
The growth in the market in the last year has been all Fed, no profits. The profits are not looking very good going forward. So I like the idea of just being careful and being defensive.
It's pretty warm in here,
Lest
isn't
we
it?
wake up another morning and find out 3 more things have gone by.
Yeah, but as soon as you walk into this room, it's like,
Whatever this,
wow, AMAT started to climb there, huh?
Tesla's climbing too.
Tesla's looking great.
Caused the market to go up.
Any of the members get in Tesla?
Somebody posted on YouTube though.
Absolutely. It's entirely caused by central banks flooding the market with liquidity. Well, they can do that. And earlier I heard Steve down from the AEA convention in San Diego. In 1967, Milton Friedman, rest his soul, explained to us that if central banks print money forever,
Wow, look at that breakout on Snap. What a climb on Snap. We were just in the Snap. Remember I sold my Snap yesterday?
Yep. This was today. It had a nice climb all day today.
I know, that's why I'm pissed off. It had a nice climb and I didn't get in it. Huh?
That's why it takes so long. They had the runs or something.
No. Look at Snap. Unbelievable. Let's look at the 3-month daily.
Wow. That's a big green candle right there.
That's ready to break out. I went over this yesterday. I said resistance number 1, target number 1. What did I say? 1725. Number 2, 1810. See, what I don't like about Diamond here, take a look at this. This is why I'm not going long as of, just yet. Still, we're just 1 hour into the day, but take a look at this.
It turned out that we're probably a little bit more mid-cycle than we are late cycle. We had a little bit of slowdown in the U.S., but things have...
See right here how we kind of have a... Where is a...
last year are going to start to bear fruits this year. The market
How could I just draw like freestyle on here? There's no way.
That rally is by no means done.
I think I could go like this though. I think I could share the screen, and then what I could do is wait, don't do it yet. Don't do that yet. I want to. It'll change up. Well, that's the first. We gotta get this.
That's what I was gonna do.
And then see that's so. Right now, we're still. You know, we got like a wedge going on here. Yeah, I could draw that much neater.
Same thing with Q's do.
I am horrible at freestyling.
Yeah, but only temporarily. I mean, printing money is not a panacea for making stocks rise long term. It gives you.
There's our little wedge we're watching there on Diamond.
Q's as well.
Yeah. Facebook's still doing well. AMAT definitely came back a bit. No, Ganji. I'm going to be sending out... so what we decided to do, obviously we have the two sites. I'm just waiting for the app to launch on the new site. So it's not, it's not a new site. It's still a different service. But what I'm saying, if you guys want to move over to breakingchartalerts.com, I'm going to give you guys a special promo code that's going to be grandfathered in for life. And it's only going to be to those people who are registered on our current website, the SantorelliExchange.com. We're going to be sending out you guys a special promo code for 30% off, grandfathered in for life, if you want to use the new service. If not, you could stay at Santorelli Exchange, but there's not going to be any type of transfers of service or anything. We're still going to be doing both of them here. Facebook up $450. Qs are starting to climb here. Let's see if Qs can finally break above that. Let's say 214.80. There we go. Look at that. Look at the markets breaking. That was a big breakout right there.
Yeah, look at that. AMAT jumped too at the same time.
That was a quick 20-cent climb there on Qs. That's looking really good right here. I love the look of that. Guys, I think we're going to start climbing right now. Look at Facebook trade now up $600.
Baidu's only down
1,400. AMAT. Look at AMAT over here. That's looking really nice. Only down 20% now on that trade.
Yep.
That's going to turn green. Eric Rancourt says AMAT moving. That's looking good. Starting to climb. We got the 1020 cross, guys. Now look at AMAT for the first time today. This is what I want to teach you too, Omar. So take a look here. For the first time today, all this morning here, right? What happened? We had the red, we had the blue, and the yellow. So we had the 50, the 20, and the 10. For the first time today, we now have the 10, the 20, and 50. So we have the yellow, blue, and red. That's a sign that we're heading higher. That's breakout momentum, cycle, and phase. And this is BDM when we have the red 50, blue 20, and yellow 10. So you could get a general feel. If you have this right here, you're not buying calls.
Nope.
Now if you have this right here, now you're buying calls. Yep. You know, and then if you have this right here, that's the no trade zone. Exactly. Exactly. You're catching on pretty quick. We're only down 1,500 now for the day. That's not bad. AMAT's only down 19% right now. We do have the code. I have to get it, yeah, off of him.
Yeah, we'll just say we'll have it.
Yeah. Tell them I'll have it done for them by the end of today. Look at AMAT still climbing there, looking great. Man, I want to go get my teeth checked. My gums are like inflamed or something, and they're, you know, I hate that feeling.
Danny wants to know your thoughts on Roku.
Go to the 6-month daily. Roku, what is it in?
So look, right now it's a breakdown, right?
Breakdown momentum.
And then once you get that 10-20 cross. And
once you get that 20 cross, once you get a candle above the 50 SMA on Roku on a 3-month daily, on a daily chart, that's when I would enter. Right now it's still in breakdown momentum. There goes Q's again. Here comes the next climb. Looking good.
Above that 215, then we're going, right?
If it goes above that 215, then there's a good chance we're going to continue to climb the rest of the day. Nasdaq's only down 51. Dow's only down 190. It's like I said before, it's patience, it's discipline. I know it sucks when you have a day like this, you know, but I mean, look, we're climbing off the lows. We're looking good. We held, and like I said, we're going to add to our positions once we have stability in the markets and once we have, you know, a conclusion to what's going on with Iran. And that should definitely be cleared up by the 17th, which is what 14 days away. 2 weeks today is our first expo. So.
That's today.
What's that?
Not counting AMAT.
Yeah, AMAT's a day trade.
Yeah. I'll put the top on the board there. Come back slowly.
My wife looked at my video yesterday, right? She said, Dave, you're too white. You got to go tanning. She said, I got to get my my teeth whitened. So, you know, like, at nighttime, that's all I think about then. Like, oh, well, you know, like, she gets me
well,
paranoid.
if you're sensitive to gums, you can't really go get your teeth whitened. It might really make it worse, too.
Now, see, during the trade day, what I want you to focus on is breaking chart alerts, TSE. We got to make posts on there because Google, they rank you by your posts. So we should be doing at least 1-2 posts a day on there. So look for content. I got the eye on the market. You don't have to look at that. You work on the website. There goes AMAT again off the 10. Yeah, Eric, it's usually sunny here after market closes. Today, though, it's a cloudy day. It's pretty warm out, though, I gotta say.
This weekend's gonna get cold. We get into the 50s.
Glass film, I always worry about what she says. Because that's the key to happiness. At least in this marriage. Alrighty, so we're... See, I want to go live, though, again at the end of the day. Well, not the end of the day, but maybe like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock.
Yeah, maybe. Once things start to turn around.
I don't want to be live all day right here.
Yeah, because right now it's just... We're just watching. Waiting for something to happen.
Thanks, Glass Film. You too. Colin, that's absolutely right. Absolutely right. Wow, look at that break lower here on Diamond.
Actually, I put the perfect post to make one about the market going down because of the Iranian missile launch.
What's that?
So we'll make a post.
Yeah,
about
there
it.
we go. Perfect. And then put some news in there. That's perfect. Perfect content. And then the tags for that, you know, put the
Stocks down.
well, no, talk about the you know, the airstrike, Iran, you know, put stuff in there that'll you know, yeah,
Traffic.
it's that. There's a big candle on Diamond here. A lot of put suites still coming in. I'm gonna have to get into a put for next week just to be on the safe side here. I mean, our account still looks pretty fine here. Still looks great. But, you know, I want to be prepared just in case. Because, you know, if that airstrike, if we get another airstrike over the weekend, and then we're going to be kicking ourselves in the ass for not getting a protective put for next week's expo. You know, it'd be silly not to get one. So I'm just going to enter into this now. Be done and over. I'll probably just make it a $2,000 trade for now. That way it's a decent hedge. Let's do the 285 because if the market starts to tank here, that's gonna. Wow, these increased in value. Oh, that's the call. Here's the put. There we go. We're about the same. 36. We get 15 contracts. 6. We'll do 0.37. Let's take a look. We're breaking down here, so I'll jump into that now. Okay, there we go. Just entered the 285 strike put on Diamond. I'll tell them in the trade room here.
I got it.
I got it.
Sure.
Yep. Guys that are members, please go to the trade room. I'm just putting in the protective put we got on the Diamond ETF. So check that out. I'm typing it in here now. Alrighty, guys, I just posted the Diamond put that I got in the trade room there. That's going to be for next week's expo. I'm addicted to the hand sanitizer. I don't want to get sick. AMAT's still holding above that 50, which is nice. Not doing too much there. That's a perfect title. Include his name in the thing too, general, whatever. That way. Tax. I hate days like this that are so slow, you know? we go. Here's the next wave lower, guys. Those protective puts in the green now. Might add, now see, I'm going to add to those puts if we break below the day's low today. We break below the day's low, I'll be adding. I don't think the Qs are going to see the day's low. That's quite a ways down there. AMAT though is bouncing off the 50. Let's see that candle above the 1020.
Anything in the news that says we're about to do something?
Scott, the U.S. Defense Secretary Mark Esper has said that the game has changed. You've had the Ayatollah in Iran calling for revenge and retaliation against the United States.
NVIDIA option alert. They're picking up the June 19 290 strike calls. NVIDIA is one of my favorite stocks to trade lately. See if we can get a picture too of the airstrike in there. What do you think? Should we stay live for a little bit longer, or should we?
I mean, if you think the markets are going to make a move in one direction or the other, but right now it just seems kind of like a stalemate.
Yeah, it's just flat. I was thinking about doing the Q&A session now. What's this here as well? Did you do this today?
No, that was no.
There's nothing here.
I didn't do that. It must have been something we did a long time ago. What day was that? December 30th.
Yeah, well, you gotta get in there and change that. That's what I mean. We gotta be on top of that. Your job is the websites. Paul, absolutely. Kevin, absolutely. I have no problem staying live. It's just when the markets are in the no trade zone like this, I feel like I'm not giving you guys, any valuable information here. I mean, we're just trading in the NTZ zone right now. Accounts are just about the same as they were before. I want to see AMAT start to rise here. We're only an hour and a half into the day, but we got that cross. We're in breakout momentum. Let's see if we could hold that 10. Down 48% on the AMAT day trade, but that could quickly turn if we break above 61.50. We'll be in the profit. A $5 price target. That's why this one's breaking down. They just said this FIXX has a $5 price target. So that's why that's breaking down from 21.20 down to 20.47. This is probably going to be one that continues lower. Look at that breakout though. This is perfect with the trade plan. Seeing BDM here. Here's the 10 crossing below the 20. Here's your entry. First candle below the 10, 20, 50. Here was your entry on September 27th, and then all along it got up to the 10, failed, headed lower. Up to the 10, failed, headed lower. Up to the 10, rode it, headed lower, and then here's your first signal here. See that big green candle? That's a sign of a reversal. You're getting your first candle above the 1020 SMAs on a daily chart, and then we have the 1020 cross. Here's the first candles above the 1020.50. You enter here, 15.21 a share, and look at, you got all the way up to 22.50 a share using the trade plan. So you could use the trade plan on any stock. You don't have to just sit here and watch all day too.
You gotta switch screens.
Oh. Here is FIXX I was just talking about there. I was talking about, here's the 1020 cross below. Here's the first candle below on September 27th. First candle below the 1020.50 SMA on the 27th. And then this is where you're entering into puts or shorting shares of stock at 18.50 a share. And then it got up to the 10, failed, headed lower, BDM. Up to the 10, failed, headed lower. Up to the 10, failed, headed lower, down to support at 11. And then here is the sign of a reversal, the first green candle above the 1020 SMA. And then here's your 1020 cross. You already have the MACD over here earlier. And then what happens, here's the first candle above the 1020.50 SMA. That's your entry, right around $15 a share. And then you're using our trade plan. Here's breakout momentum. Here's consolidation right here between 1861 resistance and 1720 support. So that's your consolidation for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days. And then you had that breakout above consolidation. That's signifying the next breakout momentum cycle and phase. You had that big candle. You could be adding to your positions at that time. Breakout momentum, retrace back to the 10. Breakout momentum, but it failed at a double top here at around 22.50 a share. And now she's heading lower. And now there was just some type of news that they had a $5 price target, I thought. Something like that. So that's what I mean about, utilizing that trade plan and getting into anything you want. Jorge, do you still have the gold trade open? I love saying that name, Jorge. I feel like I have to have that accent, Jorge. I just love that name. I don't know. My best friend's named Jorge. I always say that to him. I say, Jorge. Alrighty, Q's still not doing too much. Gold. Jorge, are you still in the gold trade? $20 looks like the target there. I got in that gold trade. I sold early. That was silly of me. The diamond put's now in the green. The diamond put we got as a hedge. Guys, you have anything you want to talk about? Any stocks you want to go over? If you guys communicate here in the chat, we could definitely be doing much more than what we're doing. Diamond ETF up now 4%. Netflix pulling back. NFLX. I hate these damn computers. NFLX. Let's go today, 1 minute. That's holding below that 20 right now. Or below the 10, I mean, sorry. What do you think? Netflix put for a day trade as well? That's really heading lower. Holy smokes.
Wow.
Is there any news on it? All right, I just got into Netflix. Small trade, $1,500 trade.
News on Netflix.
No.
No, let me post it.
What's that?
Post it on Twitter. Or- Position did you get?
I got a small trade on Netflix.
Mhm.
The 325 strike put for today's expo.
What price?
1.18. I see that might get up to 328 before heading lower, and it might start breaking lower now, but we know what to look for now. Down a quick 700 on that, but that's just from that one candle. We're not above the 10, so I'm just sitting back, relaxing and waiting. Diamond put here, you see the diamond. Here's the Q's getting up to the 10, failing. Diamond ETF doing the same thing, up to the 10, failing, heading lower. Here's Netflix, next candle lower. Now just down 400.
Because they're slowing users on Netflix. Slowing users on Netflix.
Did you get that other post sent out?
For
General?
this one? Oh, you're talking about
The
one?
general one, yeah.
No, I'm still working on it.
Okay. There goes Netflix lower here. Here's the breaking news on Netflix update. So here's the breaking news on Netflix update. Business Insider article on Netflix suggests ahead of Netflix Q4 earnings report, new data from similar web suggests that usage slowed in key parts of the world, including Brazil. So that's why we're finding that pullback and retracement happening on Netflix right now.
Well, I said we should play some background music.
I was thinking about doing some background music, but then I thought, you know what?
Copyright?
Not only copyright, but you know, are they gonna be able to hear you then? Look at Diamond just continuing lower. Q's continuing lower here. There goes Q's and Diamond headed lower, guys. Take a look here. DIA. Here's Diamond ETF heading lower. Here's Q's heading lower. We're in our protective puts right now. If that AMAT, if we get another couple candles below that 50 here, I'm going to exit out of that for about a 50% loss. We'll see what she does here. Okay. Q's heading lower here, Diamond's heading lower. Natural gas futures popping to the high. No, not yet. Market's climbed a little bit here, but not much going on. No news.
No news is good news, I guess. Last film asked where we're from. Did you answer?
What's that?
Last film? Ask some questions. Where we're based out of?
Glass Film, we're based out of Orlando, Florida, right across the street from Universal Studios on Kirkman Road. We also have classes if anyone's available and anyone wants to come down. We have classes on the weekend. And if anyone's interested in classes, you could email us, dave@breakingchartalerts.com. or you could comment in here. If you email me, it's probably going to be a day or two. If you message in here, I'll see it instantly, and I could write down for someone to call you back. I want you to get up and change that picture too on that thing, on the YouTube thing. Because when you go to it now, it looks just white. It looks like that. And what's the point of having that thing that we just made of? Yeah, I want to change that picture.
That's dumb though. We'd have to change that. Yeah, tell me make something.
I think you could log in now and change it. Yeah. Well, after you get done with that.
No, I can't change all the line.
No. How do I share the link for this? Someone asked me a text message. How do I share that link in a text? Okay, perfect.
I think press copy link in the bottom left and share it.
Perfect. Guys, you know what? While we're waiting for the market to do something here, I need someone, one of you users, I want to give you a free trial here to Breaking Chart Alerts. I want you to see everything's all finished on the inside. The trade challenge is ready to go. Matter of fact, let me just break it up here. See, I don't like how it's taking all these videos on top here. Alrighty, guys, so let me see. I don't want all my personal crap up here. Alrighty, so right here, guys, so this is the new site, different site, but new site. This one here, Breaking Chart Alerts, it's going to have an app as well. So every time we make a post here for the latest breaking charts, trade ideas, and news alerts, you're going to get on, what is it called, like a notification on your cell phone there, and it's going to be a pop-up. You can make it have a noise, whatever you want. The app is going to be included for free for any users. Also, if we continue to go down here, you could click on one of these. You know, let's find a good one here. So, and you see the little subtitle here, Breaking Charts, Trade Idea, and then the Trade Challenge is going to have Trade Challenge. If you click on it, you can see open position. You can see the dates, and and then we close this one out. Or no, this is our first trade. We locked in profits, then we made the second trade, which is right here. So you guys have access to all this as members. You could comment on them. You could ask questions. Then if you go to the bottom of the page here, here's the categories: breaking charts, live trading videos. We're going to have the trade challenge here if you want to click on that. And then speaking of which, if you want to go to the trade challenge, we have that programmed. We have that all ready to go here. If you want to share anything on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, you could just share it. And then if we click on, let's say, live trade room, this is great right here. You have access to this, and you could enter. Looks great. Trade alerts, these are official trade alerts. So breaking charts, that's going to have trade ideas, that's going to have everything. These ones here, the trade alerts, these are going to be official trade alerts. So these are the trades that we're currently in. Courses, if you guys are interested in taking courses, you could go here. We have to add more content to this page as of right now. Trade challenge, here is the trade challenge. I still want to customize the font here, put trade challenge 2020. But what's awesome about this, if you guys have Google Spreadsheet as well, you guys could actually go in on your phone and look at it in Google Sheets here. So, for example, we have the starting balance. I don't know why that's at 6,500. It's 5,000. I'm going to change that in there. We were just playing with this yesterday to make sure everything's working right, working properly. So this is going to show you guys the stock symbol, the current price of it at the end of each day, and trade on date. This is when we entered the trade, the expiration date, and what it is: 242.50 strike call, 94.00 strike call, 280 strike put, you know, and here's the size, how many contracts we got. And again, this is for the trade challenge, you know, and this is going to be included for members on this website. You know, if you're not on the TSE site, or if you're on the TSE site, I'm going to give you guys a promo code for you guys to be grandfathered in that are already members. You'll get 30% off any one of our subscription services on the new website. Here's the entry price, the trade cost, last price, profit and loss so far, and then the percent profit and loss. And on this right here, I want the dollar sign in front of P&L.
Okay.
See how you have percent here? Here we want the dollar sign. Position value. Position value, trade off date, exit price. Performance, I think he still has to do some update on that. Oh no, he got it. Perfect. Perfect. Now, if you want to join now, I'll show you guys this while I'm watching the markets here. I'm still watching the markets on the other screens here. AMAT's starting to take off nicely now. That's nice. Not too bad. Alrighty, so here's how it's going to work. So I'm going to be sending you guys that are TSE members a special coupon code or promo code. And that's only going to be for members of the TSE service. It's going to be for 30% off any one of these levels here. So $30 a month. If you get 30% off, 30 multiply that by 0.7 is what you're going to be paying per month. So you're only paying $21 a month grandfathered in for the Rookie Trader subscription level. That's only going to give you access, though, the Rookie Trader level, to breaking charts. Trader level, this is going to give you access to breaking charts, the newsletter, trade alerts. So you'll be able to go to here, trade alerts, and see our official trades, the live trade room, and the trade alerts tab, trade recaps. And then over here for the $250 a month, this is going to include the trade challenge, everything on the page, and live video trading, because we're also going to have a thing on here for that. It's going to be extended hours after our normal time here at 11. We're a half hour extra right now, but we're just watching the markets for a Friday. So, and each one of these, you guys get a 7-day free trial. So if you guys want to try it out, you could sign up for the free trial, 7 days free trial, and everything's automatic. I have nothing to do with that. It's with Stripe there. So if you want to cancel your service, And then below here, you could sign up for the year and save even more. So obviously, you'll still get the discount, the 30% off if you want to use it for this as well. So if you got the 300, multiply that by 0.7, you're only paying $210 for the year to get chart alerts. Trader, 900, multiply that by 0.7, you're only paying $630 a year. And then the professional trader, and this is going to be a coupon code only for those of you that are TSE members currently and are in our program, which we have around 2,200 right now. So I'll be sending that out to about 2,200 of you. If you're a TSE member, you'll be getting that coupon code, 2,000, multiply that by 0.7. It'll only be $1,400 for the year for the professional trader if you guys use that coupon code, which isn't bad. Divide that by 12, that's $116 a month. So that's what I'm going to be giving to you guys that are current members. And looking forward to the new site there. The trade challenge is looking good. Market's on the climb here. We have our protective put for next week. Not bad, guys. Not bad at all. Alrighty, guys, I have a call with the developer here. We're going to be launching the app, so I got to get off for 11:30. I think 11:45 is our meeting. I got to get things prepared for that. I'm going to be here, though. I'm going to be in the trade room, so if you guys need anything, you can message me. You can message us in the trade room, or you can message either of us on Facebook. Any questions before we get off here? We could do our Q&A session now if you guys want before we head off. Let's do about 5-10 minutes here. Any last questions of the day? We are going to go live towards the end of the day as well, because I do want to do some day trading. I think we should see some volatility at the end of the day there that we could take advantage of and do some day trading. We did 2 day trades so far. AMAT's down 40%. Starting to climb though. It's looking good there. Let's bring up that chart quick. Looking good there for AMAT. Here's the cross again. Starting to climb. We want to see candle above 61.44 and 61.50. Vamsi, he asks, what's the difference between the two services, Santarelli Exchange and Breaking Chart Alerts? Santarelli Exchange, I'm going to be there all day. Breaking Chart Alerts, that's going to be for alerts, trade challenge, live video for the first hour of the day. I'm not going to be in the trade room on new site. That's going to be for members that want to share things, do things themselves. No, Susan, if you want to keep membership there, you can keep membership there. Breaking Chart Alerts is just another new service. Carl Schuler says, fingers crossed nothing bad happens over the weekend. Here's Q's and Diamond headed lower now. American Airlines, they're picking up the calls. Let's see in the trade room. Alrighty, there's no questions, no further questions, guys. We're gonna head off now. It's 11:30. We've been live for about 2 hours. We're gonna come back, let's say around 2:33. We're gonna do another recap video and see if we could do some day trades there. I'm gonna be in the trade room, so I'll let you guys know in the trade room. If you guys aren't signed up yet, you could go to the new site, breakingchartalerts.com, sign up there. Everything's fine to go on there. We're just waiting to launch the app, and everything looks good there. Yes, Kevin, this site's gonna be the live video. Absolutely. So the trade challenge, for those of you that are TSC members, I'm going to post that in this trade room. I'll post them just like I do here, like I chat. So you guys will know what we're entering here. But if you actually want the, what do you call it? The trade challenge. Let me see. So if you actually want to join the trade challenge, see the spreadsheet, view the open trades, and see everything that we're in, then you're going to have to do it on Breaking Chart Alerts, because you'll have access to all that here. Bless you. And like I said, this is a document here, so you could even go to, I could share it with anyone. And then I think, do they give you an email when something's updated in that file?
When something's updated, no.
No, on a spreadsheet?
No, they have to look.
Okay. Get with that developer too. I want to know what the hell he's doing here. There's a lot of things, little details that aren't finished that I said I wanted done. I hate that. I'm a big thing about details. And like, look at this. Starting balance 6,500. He knows it's 5,000. The other thing I asked him was about the trade plan there. I don't know if it's just me being picky or whatnot, but I get so pissed off over the little details of things,
We sent him the one that I did that was...
I know, yeah, I know that. That's what I mean. What is he doing there? U.S. Senator Rubio says Iran's Soleimani was planning a coup in Iraq at direction of Iran's supreme leader. That's a good thing we got rid of him, I guess. AMAT's starting to climb nicely now. It's only down 30%.
So maybe the market is on a climb off that news.
Maybe. I know Trump needs to propel the market higher. Look at the diamond breaking out now. What a climb there on the diamond ETF. AMAT starting to run. Diamond right here. Look at that candle there.
Oh, yeah.
Qs, let's watch that. Okay, so down here they said Iveric BioShares are trading higher on potential rebound after the stock dropped approximately 10% yesterday. Okay, whoop-de-doo. Coles, KSS.
They just posted top upgrades and downwards.
Nice climb on Qs. Look at the diamond breaking out now. Nice, nice, nice.
Wingstop got upgraded this morning.
Wingstop. No, I know Wing House. Did you ever hear of Wingstop?
No, I've never heard of Wingstop.
I'm a chicken wing connoisseur. I could eat them for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I'd never heard of Wingstop. I don't know. Let's see if there's one around here. Maybe we could have them for lunch. Wingstop near me.
Eating good, not wings.
Wings are very healthy. Very healthy.
You're talking about wings that are fried in oil, right?
Oh my God, there's one across the street on Kirkman Road. All right, we're going there for lunch.
We'll see.
Anyone ever have Wingstop? What did they have upgraded?
Yeah, they got upgraded.
They got upgraded today, Wingstop. Oh, they deliver. All right. That's the death of me. I really want to add to Amazon so bad here. Uh-oh, President Trump's.
And evangelicals for Trump coalition marching in Miami.
What's my zip code here? Do you know? Is it 32819?
I couldn't tell you, to be honest with you. Hold on, I'll say Colombian burger. Junior Colombian burger. 32819. Oh, remember fucking Jay told us it was the code for the door.
Oh.
Remember, but it's...
Yeah. I wonder how their wings are here. I think I order for the office. See, they're breaded though. Or they have some without breading, right?
I like breaded ones though. I'm not gonna lie.
You like breaded?
Yeah, boneless
What's
breaded.
wrong with you? Oh my God, 7,000 calories.
Yeah, wings are healthy, right?
That's the breading. Definitely.
No,
Markets are still climbing. Look at that. Looking good. AMAT's climbing.
Let's get back up. Oh, yeah, it's above 61.40. So.
You still in it?
Yeah, I'm still in it.
Attaboy.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Yo, I want to know how, I'm not ordering wings if they're freaking...
Look at the reviews.
I don't like breaded wings.
What other ones do they have?
I don't know.
The fuck do you sell wings with veggie sticks?
Shh, don't curse.
They can't hear me anyways.
See, you get the boneless, mix and match, or the classic. I click on the classic. Adds, let's see down here. No options down there. Add special requests. That's all you got.
Why don't we call them and see? Yeah, what's that? 10-piece wings is 2,000 calories.
That's insane.
That's literally all you're supposed to eat for an entire
2,060 calories
day.
for the 10-piece.
That's all the calories I'm supposed to eat in one day.
All right, I guess we're not going to do Wingstop then.
Wings are healthy. Let's get Chick-fil-A.
I hate Chick-fil-A.
What?
I do. I
Have you
don't
ever
know
had
why.
their spicy chicken sandwich?
No, not
It's
from
good.
there yet. I had it from Louis. When Jay was here, he's like, "Oh, you got to try it." So I tried that.
From
I don't
Chick-fil-A.
know. I had it from Louisiana Kitchen.
No.
I got one of their spicy and one of their regular.
No.
And I'm not big on breaded stuff or crunchy stuff.
They have a grilled one.
See, now the grilled I could do.
We'll go. It's right across the street from where our appointment's at.
What about? I don't want to go to the gym today. No gym today. But what about? Do you like Miller's?
I've never been
That's
there, actually.
my favorite.
I thought you liked what's the one spot? Whatchamacallit? it?
Oh, the Mexican.
Oh yeah, we ordered Miller's the other.
Yeah, you like those wings?
They're
didn't you?
okay, yeah.
Well, you got them really hot and you couldn't eat them.
I like half of them.
He's like, oh yeah, I'm Indian. I love spicy stuff. So he got the hottest wings on the menu, and he had some problems. He was sweating. I tried one of them. They were
across from
fine.
Valencia, the Kirkman campus.
Who
What's it
said
called?
that?
Zamboni. Do you know the name?
That's probably Wingstop.
Oh, you know what? It might be. Yeah.
You said Valencia College is right down the road, right?
Yeah, right up the road.
So that's probably it.
He said go get a burger at Teak in Metro West. Teak, what's that?
Metro West is right up the road.
Yeah, exactly. That's right by Valencia.
Wow, look at the reviews there.
4.5 stars.
Look at the website. See what they got. Maybe we'll go there for lunch.
We do.
Markets are climbing.
Oh, that actually looks good.
Yeah, that's not bad.
That's a pretty nice burger. We got way off track just now.
Yeah, we did. Jay, I probably did. I don't remember it. You want to meet us for lunch, Jay?
Well, we gotta go somewhere different then.
Nah, he eats. I don't know. I think he could eat El Potro. I wouldn't mind El Potro again. It's like a Mexican place, but it's fresh. You know, it's not canned garbage. There goes Q's breaking out again. Another run for Q's. Let's see though. What's Amazon still isn't doing anything. Facebook's almost at 210 again, only down 21 cents for the day. There goes Diamond ETF climbing. Q's are running here. AMAT's going to climb off the 10. Jay, you want to come over to the office, meet us here? We can take the Porsche out. Well, I'll drive. I gotta go for a massage today too. I keep getting cramps like crazy. It probably is.
I'm in the red though. Just makes sense. Okay. No. Yeah, it's getting toasty in here.
I just got the worst cramp.
Is that what you got up to stretch?
Yeah.
I know you said teak's really good. I mean, it's not that expensive either.
Let's go to teak. Jake could find something on there.
Yeah, it looks like everything's pretty healthy, pretty like fresh. Oh man, they have burgers out there. Wow.
Man, I just got a cramp right here. I gotta get a massage tonight.
Let's go. I know a place right up the road.
Good one.
Dude, they have crap ton of burgers. That looks like a decent place. I'm with it.
See, when I sit down, I get that cramp there. I gotta stand up for a little bit.
Take a run. Go take a jog around the building. At a random candle for AMAT below the 20.
Is it back above it?
It's climbing back up. It's a green candle.
Oh, above the 20?
Below the 20. 10 is starting to turn off a little bit. We got another green candle. It's moving above the 20. Jay said he doesn't like teak.
MRVL, Marvell Technology, January 2021,
Hey.
$35.
Yeah.
Wall
Grab
Street,
some water. Hydrate.
currently at $26.90.
Thanks for that,
That's
Javon.
Romeo Victor Lima.
Alright, tell them we have to get going now.
Alright, guys.
ETON, Peloton.
We gotta get going here. Dave's gotta get to that.
Tango, Oscar, November.
The developers calling me here. We'll be back. Yep, developers calling us. We got a meeting with them to get the website and stuff set up. So we're gonna have to go ahead and end it here. If you guys have any questions, you can leave them in the trade room, and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. Thanks, guys. Have a good day.